So I saw this quote by Albert Einstein this morning. I always thought Albert Einstein was just the guy who did the physics, Einstein's law of relativity, but he also said clever things. So Albert Einstein said, "Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore." I'll say it again. So weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. So what's going on at the moment? So President Ramaphosa announced that they're going to fly the flag, the national flag, at half-mast from today until Sunday evening. Something about sunset until sun whatever, the flag. I don't have a flag. I'm tempted to go somewhere, a builder's warehouse, get the pole, put it there, and get myself a flag, and fly it right to the top. I'm obviously weak. It says here, weak people revenge. That's my revenge. Strong people forgive. I haven't forgiven. I'll keep that flag right up there. Intelligent people ignore. Okay, I can't say that I'm not that intelligent person, because I've got this podcast and I don't ignore anything. Okay, I do ignore the odd. I ignore something if I don't know how I'm going to deal with it. Like this whole Israel thing. Is Israel an apartheid state? Should Miss South Africa go to Israel for the Miss Universe? I ignore it. But not because I'm intelligent. See, so turns out Albert Einstein, I was going to say not so, but he wasn't. Albert Einstein wasn't 100% correct. Sometimes ignoring, you're just avoiding. I want to avoid conflict, or I want to avoid something that I don't really understand what's going on. Got to be honest, I don't know what's going on. I can be Miss South Africa's coach, and we went into that in great detail yesterday. I can help her ignore and sideline the strong question, the difficult questions. That's a very good question. I'm glad you asked that question. You get what I'm. You see what I did there? You see what I did there? So what is the thing now that's on a lot of people's minds? So some guy, what's his name? Let me have a look. I looked him up. Can you believe it? So some Afrikaans young white man, young boy, he posted a horrible video. K this, K that. He said gaffer. God, the way he said gaffer, it's like you could see he got a hard on. He got a thrill out of saying gaffer. Really? So people on social media are saying that his name is Henrico Barnard. So I went to Facebook and I did my own investigations, and I found Henrico Barnard on Facebook. There's about 3 or 4 other Henrico Barnard. So you're in a bit of trouble. Your name is Henrico Barnard. So I found his profile, and I found the photos of the guy that looks like the guy on the video. But you know what? You know when you find a fake profile, you look at a profile and it's got 2 photos and nothing else. This profile has got no friends. It's got no photos. It's got nothing. It's got absolutely no content whatsoever. Not whatsoever. So I don't want to. Let's not soil the name of Henrico Barnard just yet. This could be somebody who's taking revenge and is just trying to frame Henrico Barnard. Henrico Barnard might be totally innocent. The guy who posted that video, his name may not be Henrico Barnard. You know, there's so much fake stories going around. Just be careful. I mean, there's a story going around that F.W. de Klerk ended apartheid. What? He didn't end apartheid. Various structures and the people of South Africa, people in exile, people in the armed struggle, the public, they stopped a party. They pushed F.W. de Klerk into a corner. He had no choice. So I will keep my flag. I'm not, okay, I'll be honest with you. Imagine if I went to Builders Warehouse, maybe Builders Express, put up my pole with the flag on the top. Where do you go and get a flag? Go to one of those flags. There's a, yeah. It would be, it's a bit crazy, okay? Just a bit crazy. So we're not going to do that. So I think just for now, let's just leave Henrico Barnard alone purely because we don't know if that's his real name. Oh, but you got to, it's all about control. It's all, Albert Einstein goes on about weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. There is another category, there's also what I call it. There are techniques. If you are weak and you're angry, stop yourself. Like that guy who posted that video, goffer this and goffer. I mean, pathetic. You got to, before you post a video like that, like what do you do? Like, to protect yourself, to don't make an ass of yourself. These guys, they need to have support groups, man. You need to have a sponsor. You need to have somebody. It's like almost like Alcoholics Anonymous. You need Racist Anonymous, or Stupid Anonymous, or Ignorama Anonymous. And you meet. You can do it on Zoom. Have a Zoom meeting or meet somewhere physically. Hallo, my naam is Enrico and black people scare me. Hello Enrico, welcome. We are all friends here, and I give a hug. Then he could get a sponsor, somebody that he could phone, man. Before you post a video like that, even if you feel like this, you got to have the brain. Even if you feel this way, which is bad enough to have these thoughts, it's just ghastly. It's ridiculous. But then you should have but then go on the other side of the coin, have the brains, have the common sense to know this is not accepted by society and I could get into trouble, I could embarrass myself. It could just be bad consequences. I could regret this for the rest of my life. It's just the wrong thing to do. But I feel this way. But how do you stop? How do you stop posting these videos? It's like that guy on the beach in Greece when he posted that video. But fair enough, he wasn't that angry. He was more, look at me, I'm on holiday in Greece. Yeah. Geen waters. Yeah. That was anyway. He got into trouble. So what do? You get a sponsor. You get somebody. So imagine this Enrico. What a horrible name, Enrico. I can only guess that his father's name is Hendrik and his mother's name is Raquel. Enrico. Or the father's name is Hendrik and the mother's surname was, who knows? Rothschild. Enrico. So you phone your sponsor. Okay, I can't do the Afrikaans, so I'm going to do it. This is the translation into English. Piet. Ja, that's Enrico. Ooh, I'm so angry. Like that guy got shot. That police officer shot that man in Muldersdrift. And she was black, and I'm so angry. I want to post the video. I want to say koffer. I want to say die K. Ek wil dit sê. Help, Piet, what must I do? So Piet. Okay, relax. Remember those deep breathing exercises we did at the last meeting? Inhasem. Uithasem. Inhasem. 8 awesome. And they do that for a couple of minutes. They do that for a couple of minutes. And then they use other various techniques that I'm not privy to because I've never been a part of this. But can you imagine, you need a support group. It's causing trouble all over the world. So this Carl Rittenhouse, another case. Another case. He saw some protests, peaceful protests, in Kenosha in America. Grabbed his A-15, his AR-15, which is an automatic weapon. Rushed over state lines. Shot 2 people dead and wounded a third. And he's 18 years old. Look where he is. These right-wing racist idiots, they also need support groups. They need someone to stop them. No. Carl, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Take your AR-15. Take that AR-15 and gently pull the magazine out. Come on. Breathe in, breathe out. Now slowly dismantle your AR-15. Breathe in, breathe. You got to just write a letter. Write an email to yourself. Write an email to yourself. Go for it. Hey? See, the thing is, these are young people. These are young people having these evil, stupid, racist, bigoted, crazy, white supremacist ideologies, thoughts. These are people that were born after 1994, 95, 96. 1990, the year 2000. No, they even born. Carl Rittenhouse was born in 2002. Oh, I don't know what to say. There's a lot of things that get you angry, but you don't go out and do crazy, stupid things. Andre de Ruyter, he just announced that 5 generating units at Eskom have failed. You know, failed is a euphemism for broken down, exploded, not working, faulty. Failed. 5 generating units have failed. So if they failed, how are we going to get out? When are they going to? So anyway, we've been warned that we could get load shedding at short notice. Could happen any second. Any second you could be without electricity. And then you got a lot of anger. So what do? You look outside and you thank God for the lovely weather. You focus on the positive. If you got 10,000 Rand, you'll buy yourself a UPS, uninterrupted power supply. You don't have that kind of money, you'll get yourself something similar that's cheaper. Just to keep your Wi-Fi going. Maybe keep a plug going, maybe, if you're lucky. Yeah, Albert Einstein. Weak people revenge. Strong people forgive. Intelligent people ignore. Kinchmanen. You know, we read these stories. So there's this. So picture this. You met a young man. He seems lovely. He's 26 years old. You've been seeing him. You just met him maybe a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. He takes you to his house in Protea Glen, Soweto. You're having a nice day. It's a Saturday. You want to have lunch. He says, I tell you, you know what? So the boyfriend says, you wait here, I'll go shopping. So he goes off shopping, and she says, you know what, he might be a while. So the girlfriend thinks, let me open the fridge. Maybe there's something in the fridge. Maybe maybe a little bit of a slice of cheddar cheese with a thing of Provito, maybe. She opens the fridge, sees plastic bags, opens the plastic. Oi, oi. Human hands and human feet. Ugh. She screams. She runs to the neighbors. The one neighbor happened to be a policeman. The boyfriend comes back. They handcuff him. They arrest him. He tries to kill himself. He gets hold of a knife and he takes some Jay's fluid. I thought Jay's fluid. You take some Jay's fluid. I thought, geez, you're gone. No, well, maybe he didn't drink enough Jay's fluid. I don't know. Anyway, he survived. He went to hospital. He's recovered now. He's been locked away. And then the police found a female skull in a shallow grave near Glen Ridge. Glen Ridge is somewhere near Soweto. It's in near Western Area Road. And this human skull has been linked to this Protea Glen discovery of the body parts in the fridge. So, how the police got to the skull that was buried, we don't know. So I'm just guessing that this 26-year-old man he's spilled the beans. He probably told the police, gave the police some information. The police think that he burnt the rest of the body because they found evidence. They found a petrol can. They found shoes that had kind of ash on the shoes. They even know the victim. They know who the victim is. It's a 23-year-old woman from Shoshanguve. That's in the Pretoria area. Turns out neighbors saw this young man with this girlfriend about a month ago. They said they haven't seen the girlfriend for a month. Was this the second girlfriend who opened the fridge and discovered the body parts? Was she going to be the next victim? Everything about this story, I hope they get to the bottom and get all the details. First of all, usually the body parts are put in the freezer. Why the fridge? Why the hands and the feet? What was he going to do with those? What was he planning to do with the hands and the feet? If he destroyed the rest of the body, the torso, and he buried the heads, what was he planning to do with the feet and the hands? Ooh, what was he planning? Horrible, horrible, horrible story. And then they interviewed the mother. They interviewed the mother of the son. Oh, my son, what a quiet boy, an A-grade student, etc., etc. So the suspect has been identified because he appeared in court yesterday. Sorry, he appeared in court on Monday. Flavio Chlabangwane. Whenever they find a case like this and they arrest the person, they never get to the bottom of it. They don't interrogate. They don't do a psychological study, an in-depth interview. What makes somebody do this? There's got to be a loose chip in the skull. There's something wrong there. So we'll watch the case clearly. We'll watch the case closely and see what transpires. But horrible, horrible, horrible. And why did he bury the head in the shallow grave? What were his thought processes? Was he going to become a serial killer and move from girlfriend kill? Unfortunately, no support group, no sponsor would have helped this guy. And I think a support group for potential serial killers or potential murderers, or who's going to have that? It's not practical. It's silly. Once they're in jail, maybe they can do their thing. Oh, horrible, horrible, horrible. I don't know what to say. Whew. I don't know. Let's just look outside and enjoy the weather. And yeah, we'll talk next time.